Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net, and today I'm going to be reviewing Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. If you prefer to read my review, you can check that out over at EskimoTV.net. I got to see Taylor Swift on Friday, April the 21st at NRG Stadium here in Houston, Texas. The stadium was actually renamed NRG Stadium Taylor's Version to celebrate her coming to Houston, Texas. As someone who frequently attends concerts, Taylor Swift easily put forth the best show that I've ever been to by a large margin. It was an outstanding, one-of-a-kind, entertaining show of a lifetime. I wish I could go back to the Eras Tour. It featured 3 hours and 15 minutes of singing and dancing throughout all of the eras of her career within an impressive 44-track set list. It started at 8 p.m., 7:55-ish, and she ends around 11:10. So she goes for an incredibly long time. Her discography seems too good for one artist to have produced all of it, and I loved being able to have been a part of this unique and marvelous tour. Since her last 2017 Reputation Stadium tour, Swift has released Lover, Folklore, Evermore, and most recently Midnights, which may be her best work to date. It's my favorite album of hers, in addition to 2 re-recordings of previous albums, Fearless and Red. She's produced a lot. Swift was an icon in 2017, but her caliber of appeal is at a completely different tier 0 level at this point in time, having attracted an audience she may not have had before with the release of her indie folk albums, records that won my previous non-Swiftie brother over into appreciating her craftsmanship and strengthened her pop fan base with both Lover and Midnights. As a diehard Swiftie myself, I love all of it. The concert goes through every era in the following order: Lover, Fearless, Evermore, Reputation, Speak Now, Red, Folklore, 1989, 2 surprise songs, and then she ends with her most recent release, Midnights. I admire that Swift placed Evermore and Folklore separated from each other, as they have a more relaxed atmosphere, and it felt like a pleasant, calmer part of a joyous, moody musical roller coaster. They gave the audience the chance to breathe, recoup energy, and admire the peaceful yet creatively catchy tranquility of her folk albums. The last great American Dynasty is easily my favorite song from her folk era. This stamina that Swift produces and has is just unimaginable. There's no intermission, and she is front and center for almost the entire 3-hour show. The star boasts 16 outfit changes that reflect the set/era that she is performing, and she never breaks a sweat. When I go to the mall and try on even half of this, like let's say 8 outfits, I am so tired and I want to go home. Standing there at the concert for the 3 hours alone caused my feet and back to ache. But here's this mad woman smiling, not sweating at all, as she races, jumps, dances, sings, changes outfits, and then she has to do it all over again for 2 more nights. I honestly thought to myself, I hope she's feeling all right. Luckily, Taylor Swift has put a good amount of days in between the cities that she's performing in. She's typically performing on weekends, which hopefully gives her enough time to fully recover. I was thoroughly entertained and impressed with the amount of outstanding hits one artist can hold. I will post the set list in the description of this video. I'm not going to announce 44 songs. It'll take a long time. I will say that the 2 surprise songs that we did get were both Wonderland and You're Not Sorry. This immaculate set is largely infallible. If I had to change anything, I would switch Fearless. I know I'll get hate for voicing my opinion on this, but I would change Fearless for literally anything from Midnights, which is just so incredibly good. That's why it's my favorite album. I would have loved to have heard You're on Your Own, Kid, Snow on the Beach, Question, The Great War, Glitch, Would've, Could've, Should've. Even Getaway Car from Reputation would be a nice switch, or Teardrops on My Guitar from her debut album, Taylor Swift, as I felt like You Belong With Me and Love Story were the only essentials from her Fearless era. But nonetheless, this set had no real loss of momentum. If you have a chance to see this concert, it will be an incredible, unforgettable night. And those are my thoughts on Miss Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Let me know what you think of this tour. If you got the chance to experience it, did you have a good time at the show? If you're thinking about dropping money for this show, I know tickets are sold out, and you're thinking of maybe buying through a third party, I recommend it. I mean, I would try to be wise about it and look around and try to get your best bang for your buck. But if you go to this, you're not going to be sad at the end of the night. It is an incredible show. It is a memory to be held for a lifetime. There's no dollar amount that you could put on this show. It's so unique. Like I said, someone who goes to a lot of concerts and has seen so much. I've never seen anything like this where one artist is a 3-hour show and has the level of production that Miss Taylor has. This is the Hamilton of concerts. I love Hamilton, great Broadway show. This is just one of those comes every once in a while types of shows that I think you're all going to love, especially if you are a fan of Taylor Swift. And that'll wrap up my video. I hope you all enjoyed my thoughts. If you did, smash that like button. And I look forward to seeing your comments. Are you thinking about going? Did you go? Is there a song you would have preferred to see on the set list that didn't quite make it? Let me know all these thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to see videos of, I typically talk about movies and I unbox vinyl and movies, you could check out that at EskimoTV.net. And once again, this is Jason Escamilla from EskimoTV.net.